Nordic Ware makes great tools for making your favorite breakfast dishes. Whether you prefer a quick microwave breakfast or love to make special treats, you'll find what you need at the Nordic Ware Factory Store. Get a head start on the day with breakfast from the Nordic Ware Factory Store in St. Louis Park.
All right, friends, it's the season for grilling. We're out on the patio, and that's what we're going to do. And it is a toasty one out here.
Rachael Perron from Kowalski's Market joins us with her recipe for jerk chicken sandwiches.
Good.
These look great.
We're going to crank the flavor up. Like,
all right, I love
just
it.
like the weather, the temperature, we're going to crank up the flavor.
Well, you do
hot,
everything
hot.
so, like, your technique is always so good. And I think the chief complaint about, like, grilled chicken and a grilled chicken breast is that it's dry
Boring,
as dust.
It's like a hockey game
Yeah.
sometimes.
Okay.
Not here. We're going to clean out the pantry when it comes to spices and make a
Good.
jerk rub. And you're going to make this with quite a bit of spices that you maybe don't use this time of year to make enough that'll last you for several uses. You can put this on ribs, fish, chicken throughout the season, wings. We're just going to make a whole batch of it now that'll last you for a while.
Sweet.
We started with a little bit of salt, pepper, and sugar. I always put a little sugar in almost all my rubs. I think it just gives a nice balance, especially in the case of this kind of spicy one, and also it's going to help the chicken get some really beautiful dark grill marks.
Okay.
So salt, sugar, and some pepper. This is dried thyme,
Good.
2 tablespoons. 2 full tablespoons of Hungarian paprika, which is the sweeter of the two.
Not
if
a
all
smoky?
you have is smoky, just use it, it's fine.
Okay.
We're going to put in 2 teaspoons of cayenne pepper. Don't be scared, that's going to be several uses of this rub.
It'll disperse, right?
And then allspice, which is a key flavor agent in jerk, marinades, rubs, and just food in general. That's 2 teaspoons as well, so that's going to get through a lot of that allspice in your container.
Our friend Tommy Beavis always uses allspice in his Jamaican food.
It's a very, very popular flavor profile. A little bit of nutmeg too. These are going to feel like flavors that you see at Christmas time, cinnamon and a little bit of clove. But again, these are great ways of using these up in a way that you maybe didn't think about doing before.
Listen, that chicken is cooking, and this flesh is cooking. That's on my arms.
I'm getting a sunburn. I'm going to be third-degree burns. I mean, this chicken here, it might just cook.
It probably will be done by the time we're done with this segment. So this is enough for about 5 pounds chicken, ribs, fish, what you have it. We're going to use 1 tablespoon of it today.
Okay.
Put that into a little bit of olive oil.
So you can just put that like in a container?
In a container in the pantry, good for several months.
Good.
So throughout the rest of the summer, it's good to go. A tablespoon into some olive oil, a little bit of extra salt in this marinade, and I'm going to add in some garlic, about 2 cloves worth, and then a tablespoon of parsley, just to give balance and then a little freshness to this marinade here too.
You got it, and plus you probably have it growing in the garden.
I'm going to have you also add in a little bit of lemon zest.
Perfect.
So take the lemon
You want it in here?
right in here.
Okay.
I probably put in the zest of most of it into that.
Got it.
So you just work on it while I share one last thing, which is some habanero tomatillo hot sauce.
Whoa.
Habanero or Scotch bonnet peppers are very popular also in Jamaican and jerk cooking.
A little bit
I'm
of
going to put
that
a
in
teaspoon of that in there. Again, this is a great flavor. Save the rest for eggs, pizza, what have you.
Yum.
And then that lemon's just bringing some brightness, some freshness, a little bit of lift to the marinade.
Get a little bit more in there.
Okay, how long are we marinating this
Well,
for?
before we marinate it, one really important thing we're going to do is we're going to take 2 tablespoons of this marinade out, and we're going to add it to the dressing that we're going to put on the sandwiches.
Smart.
When we make them, we're going to layer the flavor so that we get the same flavors in the dressing that we have in the chicken, and then that marinade just goes on the chicken 20 minutes to answer your
Oh,
question,
that's
Kelly.
it. I always think I have to marinate overnight.
People think the same. 20 minutes on pork or chicken is usually plenty,
Wow.
especially with this chicken, because you'll notice I pounded it really thin.
Yeah.
So about the thickness of my finger, and I do that for 3 reasons. 1, marinade works better.
Yep.
2, cooks more evenly,
Yes.
so you're not getting like a rubbery, dry,
Like a
thin
chewy
end,
spot,
and
which ruins the meal.
Yeah.
And then
Rachel?
also, it's easier to eat, I think, when
Yes,
it's wet. So
yes.
you've got your sandwiches
Especially in a
here.
sandwich.
Oh my gosh, I think this trick though with just doing a flavored mayo with your marinade, that's so applicable to so many different things.
I do it with like a lemon herb one. We're also going to put a little bit of lemon juice in here just to finish this.
I'm going in.
But yours is already sauced, and then I've also added to your sandwiches some arugula just to give it a little bit of a peppery bite. And then the last thing
I'm gonna just sandwich
is
it.
mango salsa.
Yeah.
So if you can buy it in the produce department, you can also make some if you want to. And if you don't want to do either of those things, slice the mango like a tomato. It's the same texture, it's juicy, it's sweet. It's a great alternative on a spicy chicken sandwich to a tomato. So sliced mango cheeks are my little hot tip for the summer.
Oh,
my
well,
gosh.
mango cheek. I like that.
These
That's
are
delicious.
This is so good. That chicken is so tender. it's just like you take a bite and it goes right through.
I'm weird about chicken.
Oh, she's so weird about chicken.
And this is very, very good. Follow this technique if you're weirded out about chicken.
Okay.
It's really delicious. I would think too, even this same idea though, you mentioned this could go on pork. Couldn't you do this with like a pork tenderloin?
Absolutely.
And do the
Sounds
same
good.
thing even on a sandwich or something?
Same thing. Yeah, you could either cut the pork tenderloin into like little medallions and pound it out so they're like thin and put a couple on each sandwich.
Yeah.
Or you could do the whole tenderloin, give it a little bit longer on the grill. These, by the way, take at this thickness 3 to 4 minutes per side max. Which is really fast, just over a nice hot direct heat, whether it's coals or gas, doesn't matter. You can even cook them on the broiler if it's a rainy day or whatever.
You could probably do it on a flat top really easily too.
Cast iron skillet.
Oh my gosh.
Cooks really quick.
That's great.
I could eat that all day. It's so
marinade
good.
is delicious.
And it's a nice way to kind of get that spicy chicken sandwich without it being super
Buffalo
fried.
or
Mad
something.
mango.
Right, yeah.
Really delicious.
That's
Rachel,
great.
thank you.
Always so good.
Okay, so we've got a link to Rachel's recipe posted on our website as always. Make sure you go check it out.
All right, let's take a look.